I have returned once again. Yeah, it is the reset, and so we have a new story mission. And so yeah, I want to go through it with you guys. I want to share my thoughts on it. And yeah, we're gonna just chill for a bit, have some fun. And then later on today, I'm gonna do the extended discussion stream where I go really in depth into the video that came out today. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. And just to make sure I'm not missing anything, I think we're good. Okay, let's get into it. Nice. Okay, let me pull up the chat so I can see people. Okay, so I'm not too sure if we've got any lurkers. The amount of lurkers, okay, that I have encountered, like, for the record, I want to be clear. I don't look at the chat. And sorry, not the chat, sorry. I don't, well, sometimes I don't do that either, but I don't look at the view count. Okay, I do not look at the view count. So if you are a lurker at the start of the stream before anybody has messaged, you have obtained complete stealth. I do not know that you are there. And then what happens is that I'm talking to people, and then the lurker strikes with the cheeky one-liner. I'm like, wait, you were here the whole time? I didn't know that. So if there are any lurkers here, welcome. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a great time, you know, seeing the story stuff and whatever. Also, I will turn up the game. If the volume levels are an issue, just let me know. But I think we're okay. But yeah, I'm going to just chill, and I'm just going to wait until I know for a fact we do have people. So if you are somebody who's here and you don't mind putting a message in the chat, that would be great, because that lets me know that, like, I can start playing stuff and, you know, people aren't, like, missing out. But speaking of which, speak to Raven. Okay, that's what we gotta do. So I will do that when the time is right. Also, I uploaded 2 member exclusive videos today. One of them goes over what I believe is the natural conclusion of the franchise and how I think we will potentially defeat the darkness. I kind of touch on that in a previous video, but I go a bit more in depth in that video. And then I also made another video where I went in depth about the whole Vex mystery from today's video, but I also added in some details that were shared with me from a friend that I didn't really want to put in the video. So there's some potentially juicy information in that as well. But yeah, my goal is whenever I get the free time, I just try and add stuff to that. So whenever people do get that, they have like a backlog of things and they can just binge. Because I think everybody deserves a good binge of content every now and again. My goal for that is because they're not like fancy edited videos. They're really not, right? And I'm not gonna act like they are. My goal is that my current goal is to try and add one normal edited video to the membership area per week, but that's just my goal. It's kind of hard enough at the moment for me with my schedule, trying to like maximize the efficiency, doing the 3 videos a week. And so, like, to add a 4th is at the, like, I'm kind of pushing it. I'm still figuring things out, but the smoother things get, the more resources that are available to me, and the faster the process gets. I want to be putting more and more quality into that experience, and that's really what I want to do, right? Like, I'm not just trying to like milk money out of people. I'm really not. I'm trying to provide like a really cool experience for people, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm just I'm gonna refresh the chat. I don't know if anybody's here or not. Do we have anybody? I don't know if we do. Refresh chat. Okay, well now my... Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm all alone. Nobody's here. What time is it? It is 5:18. If it gets to 5:20 and nobody's here, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do the story because I do want to do it. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Actually, to anybody who is here, I did the dungeon. I actually did it a few times. It was really fun. It was actually really good. The gear is... The gear... We won't speak about the gear, okay? But the actual dungeon itself was very fun. And do you know what? I think it's actually soloable. Dado says that it's the hardest on hunters, so I'm going to try and just do it on my Titan. But I would like to be able to solo it. Also... I am going to try and get... I would really like to hit Guardian rank 11. So we'll see. That will require me, I think, to do the master mode of that solo. But, yeah. Okay, I got 1 minute and then I'm just going to start. I'm just going to do it. Oh, no. You thought I was going to do that, didn't you? No. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. The horrors that lie within that vault. Like you think the vault of glass was bad? Oh boy. Oh no. The vault of Venextron? Nobody's getting out of that alive. Okay, I'm just gonna get into it. Okay. And I hope the audio is fine because when I record stuff using OBS, I have to change the way the audio works, and that actually makes it so you can't hear. Nobody's saying it's not, so it should be fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, subtitles. Yes, good. Okay. Speaketh.
A timely arrival, Guardian.
Indeed.
Another egg from my clutch will soon pass by our reality.
Isn't that convenient?
You should prepare to
7 days exactly.
It is a strange turn of events that they were cast into the ascended plane. Strange, but not unintentional, I suspect. Ask yourself, who would benefit from such a situation? Who wields the requisite mastery over the ley lines? Who has a history of sequestering the Ahamkara to keep them hidden? I said before that I do not trust Mara Saf. Tell me, do you? She offers you praise and gifts, bequeaths to you a share.
I have a lot
of
to say about this. Well, actually, not a lot, but I do have something to say about this.
Ahamkara from me? Do you truly believe she wishes for nothing in return? Know this, Guardian. I have been forthright about what I stand to gain from our arrangement. A future for my otherwise extinct kind. Mara, on the other hand, what does she stand to gain?
So I will tell you right now why I don't think Mara did it. And it's because Bungie would never make Mara a bad guy. Or like a, a villain character. Never. They would never do it. They don't have the guts to do that. They don't. They just don't. Like, I'm not even gonna get into like the nitty gritty of it. I think people can probably guess at what I'm talking about, but it's like, no, I don't think Mara did it. I really don't. And like the whole thing of what Mara has to gain, bro. I am not a Mara simp at all, but even I recognize that Mara, like, bro, the witness is gonna literally change the universe. Whatever petty things we want, that is the priority. Like, and that includes Mara. Everybody loses if the witness wins, right? So, yeah, I think this is Riven being a... You silly dinosaur. You silly dinosaur. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Complete the mission, tautology in Riven's Lair. Tautology. Here we go. Let's do it. So I'm using my solar build, and then I didn't know what to use for my primary. I'm gonna use this. So this is just a random roll that I got, right? But it's actually kind of decent. Envious Assassin kind of works for me, and then the orbs is actually kind of good. So yeah, not bad. The big thing I think with that build is I just need gear that suits the solar stats, like we know the aspects or whatever, the fragments. And as for the build itself, oh bro, I look so good. Ah. I'm coming for the loot. Okay.
The Techian's calculations look promising so far. The next 8 should be close. Be cautious. The Taken have already gained a foothold here.
They spread their influence with mindless fervor, much like awoken royalty.
Okay. You silly dinosaur. Oh, we're going in the middle door. That's a first. Open. Okay. Okay, bro. What? What am I doing wrong? Bro, just open the door. Alright, let's try the sides. Oh, here we go. I'm an idiot. My bad. That happens from time to time. Wait, why would there even be a door there?
Wrath of the Queen, this is not your fight. Somewhere out there, a pack of doomed corsairs waits for you.
I'll be there. They know I'll always be there.
You want to help them. You would do anything.
I will. Without you.
This is a cool room. Just saying. Okay, here we go. So we stand on this. Where is the next one? Ooh, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. That's 2. There's 3.
demanding will, the Taken return to more basic directives. Their corruption may reshape these halls. Deal with them before the path collapses around us.
It's a very basic build in terms of gameplay, but it's really just powerful. It's kind of cheesy. Okay, here we go. Burn. Thank you. Where is... oh, this one over here. I really want to unlock the artifact perk that buffs me for being a solo player. I don't know how much, like I don't know what percentage we're talking about, right? But oh, okay, fair enough. I got a bit lazy there. By the way, I am unlocking so many achievements. My ghost is just getting mauled. 1 second. Okay. Enough of that. That should be it, right? Yeah.
You set obstacles in our path, mock our efforts, all while we seek to save your eggs. Is gloating over the ruin you made of our home worth losing them forever?
You set the snare, then complained that I refused to lay my neck within it. To beg and weep for what you desire, that is not in me.
One more. Is it this way? Oh yeah. Or no, never mind. Okay. I bet it was like right in front of me. So we did get this one. Surely not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh no. Okay, that's my bad. It's gotta be this way then. 'Cause I went there. Here it is, it was hidden away. Okay, let's do it. It's Ungoloth again. Oh, I love this song so much.
Is a nexus of corruption.
Oh, let's go, dude.
Will destabilize the ley lines. Destroy it.
Can I just hit
Or
my
our efforts
freaking...
end here.
No. Or not. Oh, really?
That beast is a nexus of corruption. Such a high concentration of energy will destabilize the ley lines. Destroy it, or our efforts end here.
No way. Okay. That was actually... This is kind of intense, won't lie. Where is the big boy? Okay. Oh, let's just finish him off. Okay. GG. Wait, this is water? There's no splash? Really? There, wait, what? Wait, this is... Oh, bro, that's kind of bad. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, this is water? Wait, there's nothing. You see, look, it's water. But there's no splash at all. Wait. Wow, that's actually really bad, dude. Alright.
Another egg secured. Well done, Guardian. The Taken aren't the only creatures attempting to thwart us. Riven seeks to entangle us in another loop, to keep us chasing down her clutch while the Witness runs rampant.
If this is a game, it suits your purposes. Sealing the eggs away, buying time for your broken warlock to cheat me. You have my terms. See this through, or make peace with your fate.
Bro, like, Riven's acting like this doesn't affect her too. Yeah, like I said it before and I'll say it again. I would have said to you, listen, either you let me into the Traveler right now, or I will look for your eggs, but when I find them, I will destroy all of them. I will destroy every single one. And the last one, from the size of that, I could make a pretty good omelet, I won't lie. And I do like my omelets. Okay. Like, who would use this? Like, who would actually use this perk? Like, that's just really not ideal, is it? Okay, what's the next? Probably just go back and talk to... Oh, Skype call. Either we have a lot of lurkers, or I don't have anybody in this stream. Because... yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Bro.
You've made excellent progress, but the remainder of the clutch will never reach us if they remain on their current trajectories. Queen Mara and her Techians once communed with the Harbingers, entities that can traverse the weft and weave of the ley lines.
Oh, here we go.
Mara's personal Harbinger can bring the clutch home, but she'll need to guide it with a signal. We need you to retrieve a Starlight Lodestone. It's a channeling medium the Queen can use to signal the Harbinger.
I mean, I'm right
All
here.
this to help Riven while the Dreaming Halls remain locked in her curse. The temporal loop that binds the Dreaming City could continue to plague the reef indefinitely. I wish my people could rest. I wish I could aid the trapped Corsairs across our shores. But Riven's curse is just a preamble compared to the final shape. The Witness seeks to finish what it started with the collapse. And so we remain occupied. And Rhea Sylvia burns. I regret we can do no more to advance your position in the field, but I'll be in touch as soon as the Queen finishes her communion.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She will come back to me as soon as the Queen finishes her communion. Okay, that's kind of a joke, but okay. Kind of a joke. so we need to complete the Chamber of Starlight Lost Sector in the Dreaming City. Wait, isn't that my Lost Sector that I use and I love? I think it is.
How many ceremonies did I attend here? They weren't all lofty, serious affairs. The lights, the singing. It was beautiful once.
What do you mean requires the boss cat? There is no boss. Bro, wait a minute. Are you telling me that this is bugged? Oh, it must be because they want me to... Okay, I get it. I think it has to do with the boss spawn where you can't skip... What, did I despawn all the ads? Oh, I did. Okay, I think I, So, I don't know, but if I had to guess, I think that there might be a, like a special boss. And maybe the spawning has to do with killing all the ads or something, I don't know. And because of the skip, it didn't work. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. Yeah, that was it.
How many ceremonies did I attend here? They weren't all lofty, serious affairs.
Nice.
The lights, the singing. It was beautiful once.
I'm still suspicious about there being another boss that spawns in here, so I'm not going to mess with it.
Inkasi is slain. Until she rises again.
What?
She'll go on haunting the Chamber of Starlight forever. Shuro Chi says, if beautiful places cannot survive, why fight at all? I'll have to come up with an answer for her.
What the
Bring back
frickity...
the Lodestone Guardian.
What?
Let's move on.
What the frickity frackity are you on about, woman? What is Inkasi? Who is Inkasi? What? Alright. Where are they? There's another dude? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's impressive. That'll be good. It's probably at the helm. Go back to the helm. Yep. Okay, so we had the Skype call, and now we get to watch people talk. And then after this, it'll probably just be, oh, Guardian, we have more use of you next week.
So this is what? The third bargain we've struck with a compulsive liar?
Having your back to the wall is never a good feeling.
It's so much worse. Being back in the Dreaming City.
Now that you remember,
I know every inch of it. The gardens, the palace. How it used to be. Before Riven's curse.
oh. Crow,
If it wasn't for me, the curse would never have happened.
Riven used you. Used us. Our grief, our desperation. I wanted vengeance more than anything. The truth is, if I thought hiding from my guilt would help anyone, I'd be on the far side of the system.
You don't think we're just making the same mistake?
Uldren used to say, if you don't like the odds, don't sit at the table. Trusting Riven is a risk, but without her, we have no way of pursuing the witness. I'd rather risk failing than wait here for the final shape.
Right there with you.
Okay. Next week. No. Okay, we get 2 Skype calls. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, no, okay, no, yeah. Okay, we're good. Alright.
Guardian, we are coming to the final moments. These choices, these risks, they mean everything. Mara requests that I provide some small measure of insurance should Riven prove too perilous a gamble. I've learned the Veil is linked to the Traveler, that this link was not created. It is a primal truth of their existence, apparent. The Witness accessed this link through your ghost. The motions of what it did are written in the Veil's own memory. But like an incantation, without the ritual, the understanding, the words, so to speak, the motions are useless. My attempts to recreate what the Witness did, to follow it, have been inadequate and dangerous. I must temper my ambitions. The veil is the power of consciousness, made manifest in our physical world. It whispers an electromagnetic language that resonates with our minds. One that can be deciphered, but not by the laws we wield in this universe. It's no easy task. If there is another way to follow the witness, I'll find it here, on Neptune. It will take time, as all things do. Continue to aid Mara, and I will uncover what knowledge I can.
Okay. Interesting. We get more dialogue. Okay, there's actually way more going on this week than I thought.
Another egg safely retrieved. I may have to make good on my word. Though from what the Techyons whisper, the rest will prove more elusive. Mara may have to take drastic measures to catch them. All reward requires risk. Mara knows this truth better than most. That is what first enticed me to stay with the Sov siblings. Their penchant for adventure. Their unquenchable ambition. Each of them deliciously reckless in their own way. Your crow hides it well, but I can still smell Aldrin's daring nature on him. Imagine what he could accomplish if only he'd embrace it. Ah, but you charge headlong into danger without a second thought. All for the promise of power. I knew from the first moment I set eyes on a light bearer that your kind would change everything for the Ahamkara. And oh, how right I was.
That's actually a decent roll on the bow. I'll just get rid of that. Ooh, I don't care. Okay. Come back next week. Yeah, there we go. That's it, boys. Do you know, I just don't think I'm going to use this. It's a good roll, but I'm just not going to use it. Alright, that's that. That's the story done. My thoughts on that. I think there's a really severe narrative problem going on. I've already covered the stuff with Riven. It's nothing to do with that. I think the main story is still pretty boring. It's a chore-filled struggle. And so far the dialogue with Crow and Petra and all that, like, it's okay, but it doesn't really accomplish anything, right? It's just about feelings and, oh, I'm not happy that this is going on, or oh, I want this to be different. There's not really much, like, key information, right? It's a lot of fluff. It really is. And, no, the main issue that I have, it's gotta be the Veil. The Traveler has existed since before they made Destiny 1, right? Like, it was always part of the story. The Veil was not. And now they're saying that the Traveler and the Veil are a pair. I think it's a joke, right? There will be people, lore fans, lore creators, who will, you know, they'll just go with the flow and they'll like, oh, this is the new revelation, guys, and this is. I'm not going to be one of those people. And it's the same reason why I refused to acknowledge Nezarec as a disciple until the last minute. It makes no sense. If they want me to accept the Veil and Traveler as a pairing, right? Not like in game that they are a pair, because I guess they are a pair now, right? But like in terms of me accepting that it's actually a valid like way to go, they need to explain why the Traveler is a machine and the Veil is like a organic being, right? Because it's just like they're doing all this, and the reality is, you know, and I know it, this was not the original story. The Veil hasn't existed. I would bet money that the Veil didn't exist until at least Witch Queen. I would be shocked if the Veil existed in Shadowkeep. And so they're just expecting us to go along with this and, oh no, yeah, they've been a pair, and no. You need to explain to me why the one is a machine and the other one isn't. It's goofy. So that's kind of annoying me. That honestly might be my video for tomorrow. And yeah, it is what it is. But that's this week's story. Anybody who is here, I don't really know if there even is anybody here, but anybody who was here, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed tagging along while I did the story. I'm scheduled to do the extended discussion in about 30 minutes. Hopefully like the regulars show up to that. I'm gonna be kind of sad if they don't, but I don't know. This last week was a bit of a dud, and so far this week is too. Maybe people just don't like these kinds of streams, and if that's the case, then that's fine. I just need to know. And maybe it's not a good time to stream because everybody's playing the game. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm gonna launch this next one as a separate thing, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll see. I will use whatever information I can gather. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Take care.